This is the drive home with TT for the Millwall drive home. Driving home from the Den. FA Cup 4th round special, where it finished. Millwall 3, Everton 2. Come on, you Lions. What an absolute beauty of a cup tie. If anyone wants to know what coming to the Den, what feeling the passion of our fans and our players and our manager, today was that day. Today was a day where we laid everything out on that pitch. We left everything in the stands, and we deservedly, in my opinion, walked away from the match with passage into the 5th round. We started with Archer in goal, and now I'm going to start with, I'll rate them. As I go through the players, I'll rate them. And obviously I'm going to start with Archer. Archer had absolutely nothing to do in the game other than play it from the back. And done it, well, the save in the first half of their goal was just, it was embarrassing. And really all they'd done. So Archer, you get 4 out of 10. Move to Romeo at right back, 9. Cooper, 10. Hutchinson, 9. Wallace at left back. Oh, that's a tough one. It's either 8 or 9. I thought we had an absolute blinder, Wallace. We had 3 in the midfield, the centre of midfield. Actually, we probably played a 5, so I'll go a 5 in midfield. At Borough, we played 4-3-3. We played more 4-5-1 today with the changes. Right midfield was was Aidan O'Brien. I'll give him an 8. I thought he played really well. We had 3 central midfielders in the centre of the park. Williams, I think 7. Tunnicliffe, 7. Leonard, 8. All done well. On the left midfield, the man that should not be dropped at the moment, again played a blinder, Ferguson, 9. And then the fella up front, who does what he does every single week. He puts the defenders under pressure. He's got great control. And I'm going to say it now before I say anything else. Lee, please sign the contract. We want you at the Den. You are a Millwall player. I know you're a Northern boy, but you are a Millwall player, and this is where you need to keep playing your football. Unless you get a massively ridiculous wage bill somewhere else. If it's close, stay at the Den. Lee Gregory, 9. So I'll go on to my man of the match. And as I've given him 10, it has to be Jake Cooper. I thought Jake Cooper was absolutely unbelievable today. Everton, for all the possession that they had, created very, very little. And obviously we let them have that one chance from outside the box, and they punished us in the first half. But that's not the defence's fault. If as a defender, if you feel like you hold a Premiership side that were virtually full strength, and forget about the money, forget about how much their players cost, they've got a lot of talent in that team, an awful lot of talent. And we defended our box so well. You know, we put pressure on as soon as they got into our half, and everybody, to a man in that team, worked their absolute nuts off. Like I said, one team wanted to win that today, and that was Millwall. And yes, things went our way today. There's no doubt about that. And I think that's because we wanted to win the game more. It doesn't always work that way. You know, sometimes you put all the effort in and you don't get just desserts. But today we did. And, you know, like I said, Jake Cooper today marshalled the defence really well. Didn't lose I didn't see him lose a single challenge. And then obviously, he's the Millwall Maradona. He's absolutely banged one in off his arm. I saw the goal. I didn't see it come off his arm, but obviously they all kicked off, the Everton players. And I thought the ref was going to disallow it. I did not see the handball because it was hit when you're watching it live, it just pinballed around the box. So if he did actually hit his arm out, he's got better reflexes than Jordan Archer, because it really flew at him. And like I said, all through that first half, I felt like we were doing enough. I didn't think that Everton was showing enough talent, to be honest, considering what they've got, considering the individual players they've got. I didn't think they'd done enough to get it wide and get in behind us. They'd done it occasionally, but then they didn't have their midfield runners going in on it. And if you're going to trouble us, that's what you really need to do. I thought that Murray Wallace as left back, again, he's put in a blinding performance. He can't be dropped either at the moment. I think he was so strong. You know, no one, Lookman or Richarlison, whoever, they swap wings every now and again. But Murray Wallace has got credit for being a defender. The player that hasn't got credit for being a defender, who I thought was absolutely superb again today, was Marlon Romeo. You know, Marlon Romeo's got his knockers for his defensive skills, and occasionally makes the odd error. He's a young boy, Marlon Romeo. He's going to make the odd error. But today, he's got £50 million worth of Richarlison up against him, and he shut him down. I know he scored from outside the box, but as a right back, as that's your side, you let him, you push him inside. He's done everything he needs to do. He's popped it from miles out, and it's gone in. And you can't do anything like that. As soon as they do score that goal, we then go down the other end, didn't we? It was massively important when that goal goes in, and it's what we do well in this club. Great delivery. I think it was Ferguson pops it to Cooper, who gives the assist to Gregory, who lobs it over Jordan Pickford in goal, and it's 1-1. And going in at half-time at 1-1, as we know, it reminded me of the Scunthorpe away game, where it's so important. We'd played so well, we defended so well, and we didn't look in trouble. To concede then, but then to go back and equalise was massive. And for me, second half, I felt like there was only one winner. I felt like we were going to come out and take it to them, and I think we did that to a certain degree. Both teams didn't create enough chances, and this is where Everton showed their ability. Really, they've opened us up once, and it's a bit of a mix-up in the midfield where I think Williams got caught on the ball a couple of times, because that's the way he plays. That their players are faster than what we're normally playing up against. They get in behind. It's a good pass into Cenk Tosun, who drills it into the right. Nothing Archer can do from that. And you're looking at it thinking 2-1. And I didn't know if our players could lift themselves from that. The fans were a little bit down because it felt a little bit unwarranted. And we'll go on to ref watch now. Michael Oliver's obviously the ref, and we don't get nothing at the Den. Those of you that are watching this for the first time, ref watch is a big thing with me, and I'm normally quoting the refs. Well, today a big decision has gone our way, and there's no ifs, buts or maybes. A big decision's gone our way. It's gone off Cooper's hand apparently. I've not seen it, and we've equalised. I felt like, to be honest, for a Premiership ref coming to the Den, I felt like he was pretty fair. I felt like he refed it to a decent standard. He's a decent ref, and he refed it that way. Obviously, as a home fan, I felt like a couple of decisions didn't go our way. As a football fan, that's going to happen, but enough in that game. We got enough in that game where some refs down the Den wouldn't give it to us. So we've had a massive strike of luck, and we've equalised. Again, we've pushed forward, and then 2-2. I felt there was only going to be one winner, and that was us. If we could just forge out a chance, and we did. We haven't had a last-minute winner. We've conceded. Millwall fans, you'll know, we've conceded so many goals, late doors, this season. We are the worst in the Championship for conceding late goals. Not today. Today was our day. Today was the day where it fell for us. Another great delivery into the box, headed down, I think it was by Hutchinson. Don't quote me on it, because I was almost celebrating before it. But Murray Wallace does excellently to take a touch, free it out, and smash it into the back of the net, smashing Millwall into the fifth round of the FA Cup. Now, you can see stats all over the place, and the football theorists on Twitter follow this guy, because this guy knows his stuff, and he belts out a couple of fantastic stats. I think we've played the last 20 games when the Den has been over 85 or 80% capacity. We've lost one. This crowd, our crowd, if we ever got to the Premiership, we probably never will do, but if we did, it would be absolutely unbelievable. As long as proper Millwall fans got the season tickets, not the day trippers, not the people that come down to experience it for the first time. I mean, proper Millwall, what we are, we'd be virtually unbeaten at home, and that's against the best teams. And we'll now look at the fifth round draw. Who do we want to get? I will do, as I did for the fourth round and somehow deleted it, I will do a live stream for the fifth round on YouTube. Watch it if you want. Put the comments in it as well. Who could we get? if we get, I don't care who, like I said in the last time, if we get Man City at home, it's probably the only team I don't want to get because they've just got so much talent. But anyone but them, I would absolutely love at the Den. And I don't fear anybody. I didn't fear Everton today. Our players, I can guarantee you, our players did not fear Everton today. Everton didn't look up, they've struggled under Marco Silva. They've had like ups and downs. They've been, really good or really poor. And today they just didn't do enough against a championship. They're coming down to the Den thinking we should be able to knock over Millwall. Well, I was going to that game and I can guarantee you most other Millwall fans and the players were thinking, you ain't having it easy. If we can, as long as we didn't concede an early goal, I thought that was important. As long as we didn't concede an early goal, and we didn't, we'll take it to them. And we did exactly that. Zach, who was your man of the match today?
Murray Wallace, because he isn't backed enough, and also his goal at the end.
Fair enough. Alf, you there?
Yeah.
Who's your man of the match?
It's a tie between Cooper and Murray Wallace.
Cooper and Murray Wallace. That's 3 for Murray Wallace. Well, did you say Cooper, Zach? No, you said Wallace as well. So that's 3 for Wallace. You've guaranteed got the thing, the boys in the back. Although Cooper's got it from me. Like I said, now we'll see who we get in the 5th round draw. My ideal, I'm not going to lie, it's West Ham away. I'd love to play him away, but we're going to. Who can stop us at the Den? Nobody can stop us at the Den. I want a big tie at the Den in the 5th round. I was thinking I'm going to go up to Goodison Park. Thank you for watching my channel. I'm thinking of, like I said, I'm going to do a YouTube live for the FA Cup 5th round draw. What an absolute great day to be a Millwall fan. Like the video if you don't mind. Put a comment on there and I want to see all those comments from you Millwall fans. Thank you very much. Just about to go on to the Limehouse link into the 5th round. Come on, you Lions!